Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the King once again on the mic. This is game number 2. I'm with the Rose City Rollers Rosebuds going up against the California Mayhem. Magic Pony B will be joining me on the mic here in just a few short seconds. They are, looks like they're going to line up for some gear check. If you were just joining us this morning, it's been a great day already. The Texecutioner firing squads have jumped out and beat the Axles of Annihilation from Rose City. In the game today for the Rosebuds, you'll be seeing Juella DeVille, number 101, 110, T Nasty, 241, Lily Dow, 27, C3P, Ouch, 33, Bad Advice, 423, Fatality, 531, Little Bunny Bruise You, 6, Smacky Kennedy, 64, Philippine, 76, King Doom Hearts, 777, Rosemary's Baby, 89, Big Mac, 96, Pain Forest, 97, Root of All Evil. And for the California Mayhem, you're going to see number 18, Kaylor Swift, 202, Tough Love, 21, Slaughter Lily, 25, Whipper Slapper, 322, G-Force, 35, KB the Rockstar, 5150, Migraine, 52, Love Tap, 59, Squeezer, 625, Count Smacula, 664, Psycho Simpson, 666, Evil Alice, 82, Minor Threat, 99, Kanga Ruthless, and 9mm Lock and Loaded. Now, both these teams are going to be playing today. You're going to see for the Rose City, there's the all-star team. What we've seen a lot of so far in the bouts being played is heavy D. I expect that to be somewhat of the same. I know that the Buds coming from Rose City do play a pretty heavy defensive game, and I would expect to see a lot of that. Now with the California Mayhem, they are first place in the 2014 JRDA Championship Division II. They beat Evergreen Mob City in the championship game to take that title. The California Mayhem was formed prior to the 2014 JRDA champs from 3 different teams in California and with extremely tough competition in the tournament in Florida. So they are no one to be messed with.
Were you talking about me again?
Yes. No one. There's Magic Pony.
Hey, here I am.
There you go. They were going to be all dulled out by the King here, mumbling on the mic without the Magic Pony to join him.
As usual.
This game is on.
Hey, they're on.
That's right. You've got good timing. And just like that, out in front, the Mayhem have already gotten the lead jam.
Hey, great, a roster.
That's number 35 for the Mayhem, KB the Rockstar. KB the Rockstar playing her own offense. She took out Root of All Evil in that corner and has picked up 5 points for her effort.
Mayhem putting some screws to people right away in this game.
Juella DeVille right now is the jammer for Rose City. She is struggling behind that heavy defensive wall, and that's kind of what I was talking about.
Rose City right up front holding things down.
Love Tap picking up a penalty, and we'll be headed to the penalty box. Nice slow jam here right in front of us.
Well, it gives us plenty of time to just see what's going on. I'm supposed to talk about it at the same time.
And just like that, KB the Rockstar, she runs through, picks up another 5 points. And she's doing absolutely fantastic work out there. Get the score up. 59 up front for the Mayhem. That's a Squeezer. She just worked over Juella DeVille while she was trying to get through. 4 more points being picked up by the Mayhem. This jam comes to an end, and just like that, 19-0. Rose City getting snuffed in that first jam.
Hey, it's nice to be here.
I know. Nice tight lineup. One blocker down for the Mayhem.
And Rose City on the attack right away. Breaking out with number 33, Bad Advice.
And on the inside, that is Evil Alice. She broke free, and she is off.
Bad Advice with a great apex jump. Didn't quite pull it off. Decides to call it off.
She did pick up 4 points for her effort. No points being scored for the Mayhem. That's how this game, I think, is going to go.
Just tiny little pieces at a time.
Just chip it away.
I just got done with Helsinki, Boston, which was an awesome game.
Really?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Well, tell us a little bit about that, Magic Pony.
I don't know. I wasn't really watching.
Okay. That's only the case. We just hand him a microphone, ladies and gentlemen. Don't expect it to sound good.
And they're off. Rose City on the attack right on the inside line with number 531, Little Bunny Bruise You, taking lead gem.
Man, that happened, but right on her tail. She followed her through the pack. That's number 18, Taylor Swift. And it's 2 fists in the air by both the jam refs, and that is a 0-0 score. So nobody had an advantage. In case you guys can't tell, me and Magic Pony have a long history of getting to announce together, so the puns will be mild and witty, or maybe not.
I love these headphones. It's
know.
like you're right inside my head.
Oh, that's the worst place to be. Everyone's lined up. Bench is clear. Excuse me, it's a 3-on-4 package advantage for Rose City.
Breaking out right away. California Mayhem takes lead jammer.
KB the Rockstar.
Juella DeVille taking a beating in the backfield right now. California not letting her get through the turn.
Migraine was up. She played that offense, tried to knock it around and open up the hole. Now they're dragging back that jammer.
Juella DeVille back on the attack. Rose City doing a great job dropping in and slowing down number 35.
KB the Rockstar. KB the Rockstar is all over the place. Just a very jumpy jammer.
She's got terrific lateral movement. I noticed that right away. And she decides to call it off.
And a jumpy jammer like that is next to impossible for people to stop. It's not impossible, but man, it makes it really hard for a blocker to settle down and play that defense on you.
You can't do it by yourself.
Oh, no.
You got to have somebody there with you. And so far, both teams doing a terrific job with that.
We've got a score of 24 for California Mayhem, 4 for the Rosebuds. And this jam is on.
Rose City breaks out number 33. That's Bad Advice. Again, taking lead jammer.
Shortly after, Evil Alice, she has breached the pack and she is out.
Bad Advice drops into the pack. California Mayhem there to slow her down. She did
3 points.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Nice quick resets, no timeouts so far. Of course, this game just started.
This being on the main track down here in sunny Eugene, Oregon. And in case you guys keep hearing me say that, it is incredible down here today. It's not something we're used to in the Oregon.
No, it's supposed to rain until July.
Yeah, and we've had nothing but beautiful weather and sun.
And they're off. California Mayhem with the drop and drag, taking jammer back to the very back of the pack, while up front, number 18,
Big Mac.
Taylor Swift takes lead jammer.
Big Mac picking up a penalty. She's headed to the penalty box. 18 with a great stop in the corner, and she got out and around.
Little Bunny Bruise You still not having had the opportunity to break out of the pack on her scoring pass. Well, of course, now that's what she's doing. Rose City dropping up front, waiting for the jammer to come around. And
yeah, number 18 got kicked out. That's Taylor Swift. She had to force the call off. The other jammer was coming around. She had to slow it down and call it down.
Both teams down 1 to the penalty box going in. Oh, 2 for Rose City, but 1 standing. This TV screen is very distracting.
Quit watching TV, Magic Pony.
Luckily, it's the same show.
I know, they got a great monitor up here in front of us. And just like that, the Mayhem 5150. Migraine, she's got the lead jam, and she is off. Juella DeVille stuffed in the pack right now, still fighting to get her way out.
Juella DeVille with a forearm. She was kind of hanging on for dear life in the turn there and then avoiding that block.
Well, Migraine picked up a cut on the track. And
both jammers are back.
Yep, just like that. It's like magic.
I had nothing to do with it. Juella DeVille down in the turn right now, being taken to the very back of the pack.
Migraine with a great move to eke her way around the outside blocker and run free.
Juella DeVille still trying to find her way around. Number 52, Love Tap, holding the inside line, most of the center of the track as well. She's a very effective, really big player.
Migraine, another grand slam out there on the track. It was almost too easy for her.
We've got a helmet cover pass for Rose City to number 241, Lily Dow.
Oh, my apologies. Looking across the track there and saw the wrong player. Nice tight pack. Oh, and they just take out Lily Dow. She's on the deck and picking herself up.
Love Tap, dishing out anything but love taps on the track. She's amazing.
This should be the unloved tap. Wow, and a clinic being ran right now. Migraine picking up another grand slam, and it's not like they're in a power jam. They are just really playing hot offense right now.
Lily Dow having a tough time getting around. Love Tap on the inside, just saying no.
3 more points being picked up by Rose City, but right now California way out in front, sitting at 56 to Rose City's 10.
Team timeout, Rose City.
Well, while they're doing this, let's
read some stuff.
That's right. Hot Mama Wings. Anyone who comes in with a Big O bracelet will receive a discount, and that's at Hot Mama Wings.
Anybody who comes in with some Hot Mama Wings for Magic Pony will receive a big
Magic
hug.
Pony Hot Mama Wings. Okay. And this is what I have to put up with in the morning, Magic Pony.
I do not live with this person.
So I think right now this is a good timeout. What they got to do is reset themselves. They've got a good, strong team, but they're going up against a phenomenal team that's come out white hot. And Rose City right now coming out a little flat and not quite knowing what to do to stop them.
Yeah.
So it's a good timeout. Reset your head. Make sure you're going to get everybody on the same page and come out swinging.
The first 10 minutes of the first half should be your opportunity to figure out what the other team's doing.
Right.
And if they're just beating you down like is happening right now.
Well, she knocked the jammer out. Now she's running her all back.
That's KB the Rock Star dragging back.
And I've seen this before.
Bad Advice has seen it before too. She sucked her right back into the pack, and now she has to fight her way through.
Fame Forest got to come up, play a little bit of offense. That's actually, I like it. There's a lot of good offense that was played right there. It's an unusual play. What she did was she dragged her all the way back around, dropped her in the pack, and now she had a whole lap. KB the Rockstar, that was lead jammer.
Bad Advice making up time. Had 1 foot out, is now back in, and has broken out.
Bad Advice is out, no play called. Or out of play called, excuse me. And 664, that is Psycho Simpson. She gets the out of play call, and she will spend the next 30 seconds of her young life in that penalty box.
I think that might have been the most effective use of that dragging the jammer back to the front of the pack I've ever seen.
I agree. That's why I was kind of unenthused. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. And they did it perfect.
Yeah, it worked.
It worked perfectly.
And we've got an official review.
Wow.
Nope.
There is a very short pack out there for the Mayhem right now. We got 3 blockers in the penalty box. And here comes their coach. He's shaking his head going, okay, come on, guys. Also like to thank the Eugene Weekly. They are a proud sponsor of the Emerald City Roller Girls, and that's who is coming straight out of Eugene, Emerald City. Great group of people, and that's a great paper, Eugene Weekly.
I think I met one of the guys from the Eugene Weekly at my last bout.
Really?
He was asking me if he could have the list of the skaters' real names.
No.
I had to explain to him that's just not how it works.
We don't even know the list of skaters' real names.
I don't even know his name.
I know. It's funny. People will talk to you while you're outside of here. Oh, I know somebody who plays derby. You know, like Jane Smith? And you're like, no. What's her derby name?
Her what?
Well, they're discussing hard out there right now what the penalty was, and I'm pretty sure they're trying to petition to get one of those Mayhem players back out on the track. We will see how this all turns out.
I figured that out.
Well, it looks like they're coming to some form of resolution. Well, as you might know, the Rosebuds, this is their second year coming to the Big O. Last year they were 1-1. This is always a big venue for a lot of great competition. We have a lot of top 10 teams for the WFTDA, for the junior leagues. We've got a lot of top teams also that show up here. As you can see, California really coming out, showing their strength and why they are ranked #1. Also, the Rosebuds, they played at the 2015 Wild West Showdown. They were 1-1 at that. So they are a great team coming out of the Northwest. And, we'll see what we can do here in the being a Rose City fan, what they can pull off.
And we're back at it. I don't see any changes in the penalty box. So California Mayhem starting down 3 to the penalty box. Rose City at full strength.
Mm-hmm. That's going to put, I believe, if my eyes do not deceive me, that's Tough Love, 202.
I don't know. I lost my roster. Oh, here it is.
I think that's who I see all the way across the track for myself. He's coming in hard, really picking up and putting him down.
No, it's number 52, Love Tap.
Love Tap. Well, my eyes did deceive me. I saw the 2 on the jersey. I want to make sure I had it right.
They're both big skaters.
Mm-hmm.
California just still down 2 to the penalty box, 1 standing.
Nice slow start there.
Down small, California all over, but it's number 33, Bad Advice, breaking out and taking lead jammer.
And 51-50, Migraine picking up another penalty. She'll be heading to the penalty box, and that's going to keep this pack light for the Mayhem. Nice, easy scoring, 5 points right there.
And I do believe a cut is picked up by number 18, Kayla Swift.
The penalties right now are killing the Mayhem out on the track as another 5 points being picked up. This is a great opportunity for Rose City to pull themselves back into this game. And that's always how it ends up. Penalties playing a big part.
Bad Advice powering through on another scoring pass. 5 points for her. And Rose City doing the best they can to run up the score, make up some of this difference. Bad Advice again.
What a great move. Little spin around that blocker. She has it. Another 5 points.
That down low fake and then the pirouette. Nice work.
Oh, she caught them all sleeping. That's number 18.
Kayla Swift.
Kayla Swift. She came out running. One more point being picked up by Rose City at the end of that, and that is fantastic. 60 points right now for California, 31 Rose City.
He doesn't like me.
Camera guys over here telling me I got to move closer.
Well, they wanted to put the pretty one on TV. People are tweeting complaints. Why is Pony on TV all by himself? And they're off.
Nice tight pack as we move into this jam. C3P, ouch. Got the star. She's starting way back again as she gets knocked out.
Evil Alice breaks out and takes lead jammer for the California Mayhem.
Offense came. They're trying to help their jammer out, but in turn number 3,
California doing a super job holding down C3P Ouch right now. Just not letting her go.
And 5 more points being picked up by Evil Alice.
C3P Ouch out and on her scoring pass.
Evil Alice trying to call it off, looking at the ref like, please, let me call this off. 4 more points being picked up by Evil Alice, and that nice spurt by Rose City has been squelched by California. Penalty box is cleared of all players.
Wow.
Gonna be 5-on-5. Can you believe it?
It's a rarity in this first half of the first half, I'll tell you that.
And this jam is on. KB the Rockstar out there. And here he goes again. Look at him.
Are they? And it's Big Mac.
Big Mac don't want to play that. She's disgruntled. She's like, no, we're going to stand here. Come on.
We'll just run
play
out
some
the
derby.
clock,
She's like, no.
I guess.
We got 2 minutes to stand around. She was feeling a little, you know,
peckish. And it's a standoff.
I like it. KB the Rockstar daring her. Go ahead. Come on back in here.
Big Mac on the attack on the outside. Once again dropped out. They won't have the opportunity to drag her all the way back again.
Payne Forest dropping back. Doing the bridge work.
Rose City throwing everything they have at Rockstar. Couldn't slow it down.
Man, Rockstar is fast.
Yeah, and just nimble.
Nice tight game. Everyone's running up. Pile up, and it looks like Big Mac is on the deck getting up slow. While that all went down, KB picked up 5 more points on that last pass.
Rockstar threw again and decides to call it off.
Wow.
Remarkable. That was a great jam for her.
Man. You know, normally you think in a game you've got 7 seconds to get yourself, you know, play the offense and then line back up before the jammer comes around. And that's a beefy average. With him, you got like 4.
Bam.
I mean, it's...
Wait, you just left.
That jammer, woo! Got the jumps and nimble.
So we're in another team timeout. California Mayhem.
Well, Mayhem right now taking this timeout. During this timeout, I like to thank Hit This Derby Gear. It's your locally owned and operated derby store. Shop online at hitthisderbygear.com or in store at 1335 Madison Street, Salem, Oregon. And remember, before you hit the track, hit this. Well, it looks like in this next jam, you're going to see two of the Mayhem players starting out in that penalty box. One of the players for the Rosebuds is standing in the penalty box, but there's still going to be a pack advantage going for the Buds.
Is that Rosemary's Baby up for?
Yes, it is.
Rosebuds.
And the other jammer is hiding quite nicely from me and Magic Pony.
I like that name. Oh, I thought you said Heidi quite nicely. What a nice name.
There you go. Nope. No, sir.
If she knows Heidi, go seek.
Well, this timeout has changed to a official timeout. And they're going to go ahead and do a little bit of action, make sure that all the penalties right, scores right, everything's right in the world. Whistle has blown, and it's about to get on.
And Mayhem paying a little bit of past the cap right there, and it's
nice.
Rosemary's Baby on the inside.
She got two huge hits. She bounced and stayed inbounds on her toe stops, and she's your lead jammer.
And attacking the line, Rockstar. Swing and a miss. Can't slow her down.
Now this is awesome. See, they have another player in the penalty box. They're going to have one blocker out there to start this next jam, that being the California Mayhem. So penalties once again playing a part in the Mayhem's issues here in allowing the Rose City team to score. When they've got everybody on the track, they're a defensive force to be reckoned with.
There is no lonelier position in any sport than being the only blocker on the track from your team. Once again, the Rockstar out there can't slow her down. And that's number 531, Little Bunny Bruzu, taking lead jammer. Mayhem gradually getting their skaters back on the track. Little Bunny Bruzu shrugging off a good hit from Count Smacula. I love that name.
And 4 points being picked up for her as she passed on there, but also 4 more points. That was a quick pickup getting for the Mayhems. Their jammer came around, got through that pack.
Mayhem doing a good job at forcing those really quick jams when they're down.
Well, we got 12 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. Right now, California sitting at 82, Rose City at 39. And 52, Tough Love out there as a blocker.
That would be Love Tap and Rockstar.
Rockstar picking up a penalty. I believe it was multiplayer.
Looked like it.
Looked like it.
Rose City doing a good job trying to hold down the Love Tap.
Number 33, Bad Advice coming around quick. She got taken out, though, in the straightaway.
Love Tap on the drag back.
3 points being picked up. Now that's because they got people all sitting in the penalty box for them. Makes it really easy to score points when you just pass one player. Oh, look at that. There's 3. Yay.
3 points.
Yay.
And another review
but of course,
the official type.
So last night we watched the game with Atlanta against Victoria. Victoria, it was a sanctioned game. It was a closed game. I was lucky enough to be there for this game.
You are, yeah, how did that go?
It was a good game. It was a defensive battle. Atlanta lost to Victoria. Victoria had a great second half. They played a really strong defensive game, and their jamming squad just, I think, did it for them. They kind of really slowed the game down and contained it, and they were basically in control of that second half, in my opinion. And, yeah, it was it was definitely something.
Some exciting derby.
It was, yeah, it was good.
What a way to open the Big O.
Yeah, it was good stuff. And so I know that Victoria, they obviously came to the United States to play some derby. They played the, I think, Eugene team, men's team, the night before on Wednesday night. I was talking to some of the gentlemen from that team, and it was quite interesting also.
You count their bruises?
Well, you know, Victoria, a couple of years ago, Magic Point, I know we called that Victoria about it, and they're a great team.
Yeah.
And they have gotten so much better over the years. They've retained some really good players, Tui Lion, Swish Caraboom.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you know, people who you just come to expect to see and love to see.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing some more of their games this tournament and see how they advance.
Well, I just got done with Boston Helsinki right before I came running over here, and that was a great game. Helsinki was a super team. Boston playing their regular, very aggressive, really like fun to watch derby, and Helsinki a very like lithe and thoughtful team. It was pretty close until the last 10 or 12 minutes.
Right.
And then Boston ran off with it, but really enjoyed Helsinki. And not just because all the names are kind of difficult to pronounce.
Worked your tongue in the morning.
It was a challenge. I did my homework. So back on the line, Rosemary's Baby for the Rosebuds. Looks like this jam may be getting underway.
Slight back advantage right now for the Rosebuds. One of the players, KB the Rockstar, sitting in the penalty box.
Rosemary's Baby working her way through around the outside. Bouncing through the pack. Takes lead jammer again.
Got ping-ponged all the way through there. In the back, Mayhem right now still struggling to get their jammer free.
Rosemary's Baby tumbling through the apex. Picks up a penalty. She's on her way. Looks like a low block.
Taylor Swift finally found her way out. She is not your lead jammer, but she's the only jammer out there on the track. What a great move on the outside until she found Payne Forrest.
Excellent track awareness on behalf of California Mayhem there, with their jammer being locked up and just setting her free by being in the right place at the right time.
Here comes the O.
That's Minor Threat. Once again, doing the same thing, just clearing the path for her blocker, her jammer.
And that last line of defense being played by Fatality could not stop her. Well, she did slow her down.
Rosemary's Baby back on the track. All of Rose City up front working to stop the assault of California Mayhem. Rosemary's Baby blowing through the line right now, and they have to let her go.
5 points being picked up by Rosemary's Baby on that pass. And we've got a skater down, T Nasty, right in front of us.
Skaters clearing the track.
Something we never like seeing in the game of derby is a skater down. It is a very rough sport, especially in junior derby. I hate seeing that.
Well, this is kind of a rebuilding year for Rosebuds. They
had some players that aged out.
Quite a few of some of their top skaters in the league left. And so far what I've seen this year, they're doing a pretty good job with it.
Yeah. For rebuilding, it's been some nice recovery.
Mm-hmm. Well, their program is so deep. There's so many kids involved in that thing. They've got a lot of girls to choose from.
Like I said earlier in the game, the California Mayhem, they are a team that has been made up of 3 other teams. Prior to 2014 champs, there was 3 different teams in California, and it was brought them all together, made them all one.
From the whole state or just one region? It's a very big place.
Well, it could be everybody. But yeah, then they also went into the tournament down in Florida, and they had some really, really tough competition down there. Ended up winning the championship, coming out number 1 in that championship. So,
honestly, from what I've seen here today, I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, they are a tough squad. Right now, I think the only reason Rose City's got 47 points in this game. Rose City is a good team. Don't get me wrong, but the Mayhem, if they could stay out of the penalty box,
I think that's been the only thing dragging them down.
That is. They could control the penalties. Rose City has been able to capitalize on those penalties and puts points on the board. And yeah, they have definitely had their game plan in check when they came in here.
Yeah, and from watching it, it's a very loose kind of play. It's organized, but in a very loose way.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the players that they have. They have players that are very good at moving freely on the track. Who, sometimes you want people to be nice and tight in the formal wall.
Right.
They definitely have got that triangle or the O defense, whatever you want to call it. They have that defense, and yet they can still recycle and get the bridge and get where you need to be on the track in order to stop the jammer and suck them back in. You said it earlier when they I think it was KB the Rockstar that knocked the jammer out, drug her all the way around, and dropped her back in the pack, so she had to fight her way through. As you can see, we got a skater up. T Nasty is skating off on her own. That is always a great thing to see. You always hate seeing them go down. It always turns my gut. So it's fantastic to see them come off on their own free will. I'm not sure what happened, and it don't matter.
She took a tumble. She had boo-boo. Yeah, I bet she's back in it soon enough. I think the advantage also to that style that California Mayhem has, they've got a couple of players who are really big, sort of just clean up, play any position in the blockers, pack, and can almost run a triangle defense all by themselves.
Big Mac on the line once again.
Speaking of, it's Rockstar breaking out and taking lead jammer.
And Big Mac, she finally found her way through, and she's off. But there it is, that 4 or 5 seconds it took for KB the Rockstar to get around.
Just crazy.
Already in scoring position.
Clean sweep from lock and load. Kept the outside open for Rockstar and allowed those points.
It's the lateral movement.
Yeah.
KB's lateral movement. You cannot, it's so hard because there they are. Oh, they're gone.
It's one step from the inside of the track to the outside, especially in the turns.
Those long, lanky legs, the ability to move with those, man.
Rosemary's Baby up for your Rosebuds.
And the whistle goes. Rosemary's Baby right now attacking that wall of gray and orange.
Rosemary's Baby good at finding the sunshine in those orange walls. Lead jammer again.
Evil Alice right now still trying to find her way out. Payne Forrest putting some smackdown on the outside, but unfortunately she went down in the mix.
Rosebuds I'm seeing taking a lot of big swings.
Oh.
The skaters individually taking big swings at the jammers when they could be
controlling
just standing still and holding her down.
Rosemary's Baby picking up a back block, and so therefore she will be spending the next 30 seconds giving a power jam to California.
Rose City holding the front line. In for the Anarchy. Mayhem. Love tap. Just scraping the wall off. There goes everybody.
Love tap really doing some nice damage in there, playing some great offense, and surprisingly, the jammer didn't get free.
Yeah, no.
Great work that they did right there to keep them all together and in that box.
And a cut called on Evil Alice with Rosemary's Baby still on the track. Takes another 5. Rose City with their work cut out for them to make up this points deficit.
Oh, Rosemary Baby came in hard. No
Plowed
penalty.
through, and Love Tap gets up from that tumble and immediately starts throwing hips. That was amazing.
And, oh, look at that. They knocked her out of bounds, but she was out of play when she did it. That's number 21, Slaughter Lily, and she'll be spending some time in the penalty box for the Mayhem.
Rosemary's Baby on the outside breaks through. Love Tap. That's all you need to say.
That's a great hip check.
Yeah.
That really is.
It's like a baseball bat.
Man, whap. One player for the Mayhem right now sitting in the penalty box. That's going to put them short going into this next jam. I believe that's Juilla DeVille on the line for the Rosebuds.
And I cannot tell who it is from this position.
She just ducked under everybody. Excuse me, that is bad advice. She is off, and she's your lead jammer.
And it's number 18, Kaylor Swift for California Mayhem. Breaks out, she's on her scoring pass. Mayhem doing a great job back there slowing down.
Big Mac picking up a penalty. That's going to put her in the penalty box. Good call off there. What she did, they gave it an opportunity to burn off some of the time to get their extra blocker free, who's now sitting there. Called it off right in time, gave no points up as they did it.
Kaylor Swift pushing all the way through every whistle.
6 minutes left in this game. We've got a score of 110 for the Mayhem, 64 for the Rosebuds.
Rockstar back on the line for California Mayhem. Pushing forward right now. Pretty much throwing everything they have, and they cannot slow it down.
Little Bunny Bruise, you still stuck in the back of that pack. They all running up to the front, and here comes, man, shoulders and hips are flying. She manages to get through.
So fast. All around the outside, they couldn't get there. So, number 99, Kangaroothless, holding the outside line. I just wanted to say that name.
You know, I've always felt that the junior leagues have better names than the adult leagues for some reason.
You know, there's restrictions. You have to, you can't do this. Those names are forced to be more creative, and it pays off.
And just like that, oh, nice fight through. That's number 27, C3P out, second time on the line, and she's your lead jammer. Evil Alice in hot pursuit and bearing down on the back of that purple wall.
Rose City back there waiting for her.
4 points being ticked up by C3P Ouch. And that's going to be 2 blockers for the Rosebuds. I'm not, you know, in a case like that, I'm not sure about the call-off. You've got 2 blockers right now sitting in the penalty box. You had lead jam. You were way out in front. Let your blockers do the work. Maybe try and score some more points and try and hold them in there.
Yep.
Because I think that the jammer from the other team had already passed a couple blockers and already gotten a few points. Might have been worth your time to run around. Rosemary's Baby, the whistle blows, and she's already your lead jammer.
And Kaylor Swift blocked on the line.
Rid of all evil, picking up a penalty for a cut. She's headed to the penalty box.
Kaylor Swift dropped to the outside and dragged to the back of the pack. Lily Dow back there.
3 points being picked up. Rosemary's Baby calls it off. She was hoping to get both those blockers out of the pack, but unfortunately, the other jammer, Kaylor Swift, was running around faster than she could account for.
She is definitely really quick.
Yes, she is.
Rockstar back on the line for California Mayhem.
I believe that's bad advice.
It is.
They get low behind that wall, and at that angle, it's hard sometimes to see who it is.
Cut Rockstar loose. There's only one blocker on the track for Rose City. Clearing the bench. Bad advice. Works her way around with one more to get by. Backwards all the way around.
That was great work. She did this nice little spin around. She ended up having to skate backwards to finally break free of the pack.
Rockstar with a little apex jump, breaks through and calls it off.
That was great.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw it.
Wow. I'm impressed by by the little things. But
that was cool. Whew. Very casual about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, whatever. It's casual. I'm just gonna jump this apex here. Don't mind
Ladies,
me.
don't mind, do you?
And we've got a cleared penalty box. That's going to be 5-on-5 in the pack.
Love tap on the inside. And out front right away. 51-50.
Migraine. C3P out.
Love tap up front with C3P ouch. And she is on her way to the penalty box for a forearm.
Oh, that's too bad. That right there, Migraine's going to be benefiting from that power jam. That's an extra 5 points being put up on the board for the Mayhem.
Mayhem to the outsides. In for the Anarchy. It's Love tap. It's just sweeping all the rosebuds from left to right, then back right to left.
There's another 5 points, easily caught up. And here comes the O once again. Great timing by Love tap.
Love tap working with a tremendous amount of skill and a very big broom. Just sweeps everybody out of the way. Right now, back to the purple wall in the front, watching, leading what's going on.
Well, they didn't have the Love tap sweep. Now they finally got their feet under them and got some defense rolling.
And that worked.
That was fatality with that huge hit taking out Migraine. She will need some Advil after that.
And C3P ouch, still trying to break through the pack.
Direction of play being called on number 9. She will be headed to the penalty box for that. Excellent offensive work to help that jammer get free. C3P ouch is finally free of the pack.
That was a hard fought scoring lap.
76 had her by the shoulder. King Doom Hearts took her down. Heard the whistle. Yes, King Doom Hearts. It will be spending some time to start this next jam in that penalty box.
From the look on her face, I believe she knew that.
Yeah.
Before the whistle went off.
She kind of did that last ditch effort where she. It's like, oh, I gotta catch. There's that penalty. Well, we are rolling into halftime. It's halftime. Right now, California Mayhem 145. The Rose City Rosebuds sitting at 72. We see some really good hard play here, and I'm kind of excited to see what the Rosebuds come back out and see what they can do against this Mayhem team who has just been basically dominating right from the starting whistle.
Well, now that they've had a chance to see what's going on, I'm sure they'll put together a new strategy and start throwing some new things at it.
All right, Magic Pony, we got 10 minutes. I'm going to take the headset off, and we'll be back with you in just a few short minutes. And we're back. It's the King and Pony Show, coming to you from the Big O. All the skaters are on the track, having a little jam session, partying like you expect them to be. If you are just joining us right now, the California Mayhem out in front, 145 to Rose City's 72. And we're on. Big Mac on the line. She is right now attacking the Mayhem, trying to fight her way through.
Up front, tough Love tap. Lily Dow almost had her out.
That's Psycho Simpson right now with the jammer cap on for the Mayhem. Yeah, she almost had her out, and somehow she maintained being up.
Big Mac out of the pack and on her scoring pass right now. California Mayhem playing a very loose line right now. A little bit unorganized compared to what they were doing in the last half.
4 points being picked up by the Mayhem, and they continue to push their surge forward. I believe that's Philippine first time on the line.
Filipino?
Yeah, that's just not.
I thought it was always.
I don't know.
That's just a name of a country.
I know.
I thought it was Filipino.
I keep thinking there's a typo on my sheet. That or she might have changed it.
Philippine.
Well, there she is.
Up front, lead jammer with Rockstar, and it's a race to the back of the pack.
Yeah, but Rockstar, like I said about his speed, look at that. He picked him up, put him down, and she is not a slow skater.
No.
But he overtook her in that straightaway in the corner, and she ended up calling it off at the apex, saying, nope, I'm not going to try and beat you.
His style is so loose. It's like his body parts aren't connected to his arms aren't connected to the rest of his body. It's amazing.
Well, once again, there's 2 blockers in the box for the Mayhem. KB the Rockstar tried to do his little magic trick where he knocks people out of bounds. Did not work. Little buddy bruised you. She's your lead jammer.
Rockstar finally shrugs off a couple of hits and breaks out, but he picked up a cut track and is on his way to the penalty box.
Oh, little buddy Breezy jumps through. That's 4 points. Oh, no, on
Another
the track.
skater down.
Yeah, you know, it looked like she went straight down on her tailbone. I think that's what it is by what she's holding, but don't quote me on nothing, kids, because I'm not a doctor.
That is the worst.
It is the worst.
I broke mine.
I fell on mine and thought I was going to throw up.
And mine's broken.
Oh.
It's floating.
Oh, enough out of you, Magic
That's
Pony.
gross.
So, once again, King does not like seeing players on the track.
Rose City in a bit of a huddle.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a lecture from their coaches and really trying to refine their assault on this half.
I want to say
Up and off the track, looked like she'll be okay.
that's always my favorite. Once again, when they can stand up and get off on their own, it always makes you feel good.
And hey, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank Blaze Streaming Media. Blaze Streaming Media. Blaze Streaming Media.
Because we know you guys are watching from home.
On Blaze Streaming Media. They are rock stars all in their own right. Love those guys. They make us look good, sound good, and honestly,
Yeah, they make Magic Pony sound good. That's a chore in itself.
they make me, well, yeah. It's nothing. It's just garbage to work with. All right, we're back at it. This round is on, and
Bad advice. Out first. She's your lead jammer. Once again, penalties playing the part.
Yeah, slowing down the Mayhem a little bit.
Rosemary Baby tried to come up, play some offense.
Love tap, again, all over the place. Just there. A nice push from, who's that? Minor Threat.
Rosemary's Baby, she took the cap. Bad advice is holding her side. I think Love Tap gave her an extra bit of a tap, and she's not feeling so hot right now. Oh, there he goes, and it happened again. KB the Rockstar jumping that apex.
I missed it. It was so quick.
It was like a ninja.
And around the outside, no one there to slow him down. Rockstar in for all 5. And another Rosebud off the track.
That
Damaged.
offense, I mentioned that in the first half. There it is again. When that offense comes from the Mayhem, there is not a lot that can happen.
Straight up anarchy being caused by number 664.
Psycho Simpson. That was great.
Rosemary's Baby once again trying to get past. Love tap.
And a cut.
Called on Rockstar.
Now, you know, Rockstar has been out there doing a lot of great work, but I know those penalties are racking up on him. He's been in that penalty box quite a few times a day, and you got to wonder how many he's got at this point and how close he's getting. Because as you know, in the game of Derby, you can only get 7
trips to the box. Rosemary's Baby down. Taking a long time to get up. I think she's a little bit worn out.
She is winded. And you know that happens. Those 2-minute jams, and they go the length, and they're out there huffing and puffing, especially when they got a hardcore defense like that. It really does wear down a jammer.
It's not like you're just standing out there. There's people just beating you. Big hugs. The Rosebuds line right now.
Well, I think they're just actually having a little chat session. Make sure they're going to go with what they want to go with. It's one of my favorite lineups of Rosebuds put out there. Big Mac, Fatality, and Root of All Evil. Excuse me, that's Lily Dow.
That is the future of
the
roller
Lily
derby
Dow.
right
Oh, my
there.
goodness.
Yeah. And
I'm going to have to borrow Magic Pony's glasses here in just a few seconds.
What? Oh. And everybody mugging for the cameras.
Well, that's what we do in Junior Derby for Time House.
We definitely want to thank Steve Sharky Mancini for organizing the photography crew out here at the Big O today. That guy's a monster. Great photographer. And he put together a terrific crew. You'll be seeing pictures of this in the days to come. California Mayhem down 2 to the box again. 3 if you count their jammer, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Cafe Yum, providing food products and services that promote a soul-satisfying and deeply nutritioning lifestyle.
Nutrition-y?
That's what it says.
You ever been there, Cafe Yum?
Oh, yeah.
Get that yum
sauce?
Yum
Man.
sauce.
Yum sauce.
I'll also give big hugs to somebody who brings me one of those big old Cafe Yum bowls with some extra yum sauce on it.
I always get the chicken in there.
Maybe some wings
avocados
on the
and
side.
bean. Oh, the rice.
Oh, it's so good.
Dude. It is now officially the King's lunchtime.
Reminds me.
Cafe Yum. Yeah, they got one of those right down the street from my work.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah.
I mean, good, but
Yep. It's a Friday thing. Treat myself. Well, they're still out there doing some discussing, and once again, I know they're trying to get down to the bottom of what the call on the floor is going to be.
What?
Yep.
Hey, we'd like to thank Notorious Red, Notorious Gear Deodorant by Notorious RED. Smell clean even if you play dirty. Pick some up at the Fast Girl Skates booth if you just want to check it out. The King on his way to the floor to see what's going on. There he is. And I don't know what he's looking at. Like nobody wanted to talk to him. He's on his way back. He'll just make up something. We'd also like to thank Rydell Skates. Rydell Skates, unmatched quality, unmatched performance. That's Rydell Skates. Handmade boots right here in America. Hey, King, what'd you find out?
Not a dang thing.
We saw that on TV. They didn't want to talk to you. Oh, they're back at it.
That's little Bunny Bruzy. She is your lead jammer. And once again, penalties racking up against the Mayhem.
Rockstar standing in the box, back on the track right now. Little Bunny Bruzy takes a slamming hit.
Lily Dow doing some great work out there.
That's lock and load, handing out the beatings on the outside line.
Little Bunny Bruzy picking up a cut track penalty. She will be headed to the penalty box. KB the Rockstar is out and on his way around.
KB the Rockstar really good at just finding the holes in the line. And if he can't find one, he's going to make one happen.
I was just going to say, he also makes them. Jumping around like he does. Holy smokes.
Who was that?
Lily Dow.
She likes to take a swing at him.
Wow.
Again, jumping right in front of him. She's bridging it out right now with one more to get by. Dropped him in, and he's on his way to the back of the pack.
Big Mac taking her back. Little Bunny Bruzy served her time. She hit that wall and got knocked to the inside.
Rockstar up front with the entire Rosebuds line. Finally weaves his way around, takes all 5. But that one he had to work for. He looks a little bit tired there.
5 more points for Little Bunny Bruzy. Wall of purple up front.
Not
Here
quite
comes
the
O.
speed on the attack that Rockstar has had for the earlier part of the game, but still powers through the line.
Wow, what a great move. That was 9mm, lock and loaded, and she is just a wrecking crew all on her own.
Yeah, she's been dishing out some serious hits today.
KB the Rockstar runs through that purple wall up front, picks up another set of 4 points.
I can understand Rose City lining up on the inside line, leaving room for everything to happen, but they didn't cycle up and get a wall built fast enough to stop Rockstar. And that's a thing that comes with experience, and you're seeing a newer team developing. I think that's what that's all about. Especially, that's a skater that if you leave him a wall, if there's a hole in the wall, he's going to take advantage of it like crazy.
Filipino up front. She's now hitting against the back of that wall. 2 blockers left to beat. She's pushing them out front. They are content to let her go. She's your lead jammer. Evil Alice almost out. Yes, she is. She is out of the pack and on her way.
Rosebud's kind of scattered across the track right now. Filipino up front, blast through. Is dragged back. Not at all, because the skater that hit her out picked up a penalty.
Migraine hitting somebody out of play, and that will send you to the penalty box.
Rosebud swing. Cannot slow down the Evil Alice. Again, with the Rosebuds taking a lot of swings rather than dropping in and working on positional blocking to slow down those jammers.
5 points being picked up. Oh, and a back block penalty picked up on Filipino. She is headed to the penalty box, and she will spend the next 30 seconds giving up a power jam for the Mayhem.
Rosebuds holding it together up front, waiting for the assault to come from Mayhem, and it's on.
They are feeling assaulted.
Rosebud's holding it together, though. Right now, Evil Alice weaves her way through on the inside.
Kayla Swift did a really nice job picking off one of the blockers, taking her back, and doing something like that. That means just going to shorten the wall, making it easier for your jammer to get through.
Filipino back on the track. California getting a piece of her. Everybody down in the middle of the track.
Pig pile in the apex. Evil Alice trying to eke up that outside line, and she did it. That's 4 points.
Filipino recycled to the back of the pack right now, fighting her way through. One more to get by. And Mayhem doing a super job recycling to the front and being there, waiting for her.
4 points being picked up. She passed all those players. This jam comes to an end. No points being scored by the Mayhem on that last pass.
Rose City breaks the 100 mark.
But California breaks the 200 mark.
Showing off. I am really impressed.
Yeah.
They are a terrific team. And it's the kind of derby I really enjoy. They're not pulling any punches.
No.
Really strong defense with a lot of good solid hits.
You know, it's the offense I like seeing. I've always liked a team that can play some good offense.
Oh, Love Tap up jamming. And nobody could put a finger on him.
Lily Dow, she tried to stop him. You can only hope to try and contain him, and even then.
A little bit of fake in the back there. Love Tap then cannonballs through the line.
Lock and load up there.
Big smiles, very proud.
Lock and load picks up a forearm. I thought she was getting the cut.
Rosemary's Baby finally breaks out. She's on her scoring pass. Love Tap shrugs off a huge hit.
Four more points being picked up by Love Tap. Rosemary's Baby's working her way around. New points scored.
Peter Funkit, he's a great blocker and a pretty good jammer too.
We know. They do say that when you jam, you learn a lot about blocking.
Yeah, I always heard people say that. And
I don't know if it works for me and you, Magic Pony. I always seem to get my butt handed to me.
Jamming, I learned how to panic.
Panic, you get hit a lot.
Get really tired, beat up.
All right, and on the track, it looks like Root of All Evil is jamming. First time on the jam line for her with a star. She's still trying to fight her way through. And look at that up front. Mayhem has the lead jam.
Migraine.
Migraine.
Sorry. I was too blown away with how good she was skating.
Migraine right now.
Around the outside, drop to the out, and right now being dragged to the very back of the pack. Rosebud's getting a handle on Migraine's play.
Lock and Loaded was trying to take her back, and everybody had to put a body on her to stop her.
Root of All Evil right now being taken to the back of the pack. Mayhem with some great awareness. Lock and Load on the outside.
Oh, Root of All Evil came in hot. Came in very hard hit, and she picks up a back block that's going to put her in the penalty box. Giving up another power jam to the Mayhem.
A lot of there's a lot of big hits going on out there in this game. This is one of the hardest hitting junior league games I have ever seen.
5 more points put on the board for the Mayhem. And here comes the O.
And Rosebuds couldn't hold her down. Migraine through.
Picks up 5 more points. There was a penalty on G-Force right at the end of that. I thought it was going to be all part of the whistle blowing everything off, but there was what I thought. So they will start 2 blockers down once again.
Scooch in closer. So far away.
One of the things I noticed when I ran down the track there a few minutes ago, the score for the California might be double of what Rose City is, but their penalties are also double what Rose City is. They've racked up a lot of penalties. They have, and I think that is one of the things in the future that this team can work on is staying on the track and staying together. They're absolutely great, but when they're all out there, they're unstoppable.
Yeah. But it's hard to hold down anything if you've only got 2 blockers on the track.
Right. Even if it is left out. KB the Rockstar, he's on the track all by himself.
Now Filipino sitting in the penalty box.
So at the end of that jam, I was just checking with my cohorts next to me. There was definitely Root of All Evil went to the penalty box. Filipino, for some reason, is now sitting there. We haven't got the official word here in the booth, but when I hear, I will let you know.
KB the Rockstar powering his way through the line, backed up entirely by Love Tap.
Love Tap played a little D. Then he came in with O, and there KB the Rockstar is out, and it's a foot race to the back.
Loves to sweep the track clean. Filipino back on the track, and Rockstar calling it off.
Fist in the air, both the jam refs. Well, I'm seeing Root of All Evil down there over with the medical crew here.
She's got a boo-boo.
Yeah, she's got a boo-boo.
Looks like just a Band-Aid will take care of it.
She's a tough kid, though, man. I expect to see her back very, very soon.
And that's number 202, Tough Love. Shown to the inside of the track. Yeah, that's what I thought. And trying to work her way through the pack right now.
Big Mac on her way around. She is your lead jammer, and she's in scoring position. Great offense. It's just positional blocking that she got. She worked her way around. I believe she picked up 2, and that's what I'm seeing from the ref.
2 points for Rose City, 0 for California this year. Slowly, Rose City is eking the point differential, making small for looking
Penalty box is clear for perhaps the first time this half.
What? No one's got a penalty?
Isn't there supposed to be somebody sitting over there?
There should be a designated penalty person.
And Filipino off the line. There she goes.
Yeah,
She took
I thought so.
Probably a back block or a low block. I missed the actual call. She had a little bit of a spill in the middle of the pack.
Psycho Simpson, she's out first. She's your lead jam, and she's coming around already in scoring position.
Rose City holding the line up front. Anarchy coming in every direction from Mayhem. Up front. That's Lily Dow once again holding things down. Dropping the jammer out and taking her to the back of the pack. Recycled, pushes her way through. Lead jammer, California Mayhem.
Rosebud's jammer right now dancing outside to in and back again, trying to find a nice hole through that wall of gray. But man, they are just waterfalling and moving laterally very well together.
Filipino shrugging off some good hits right around the inside. She's on scoring pass.
Up front, oh wow, she called it off just in time. Psycho Simpson thought she was going to get knocked out of bounds, and how she stayed in is beyond me.
.236.103 California.
13 minutes left in this game. And Mayhem has been in control of this game the entire way.
Breaking out right away, Mayhem.
Evil Alice. Yep.
No one even put a finger on her.
Little Bunny Brugia, though, on her way around. She's trying to catch up. It's a 3-on-3 pack right now. Both pivots right now in the penalty box.
I would have called that an explosive start from Evil Alice. She really hit the line and just kept on driving right there through the inside. No one there to stop her. Little Bunny Brugia right behind her.
4 points being scored by both jammers out there. Right now, Rosebud's in front, and how did she get through on that inside line? You've got to hold that down.
I don't know. Well, I do know.
Well, yeah, you got to hold it down.
Somebody has to be standing there.
On that spot?
On the inside.
Yeah.
And speaking of, somebody who's really good at that, Love Tap back on the track. Pretty much by himself right now. Timeout being called. Nope, an official review.
Oh, look at that. There's 3 players, including a jammer, all hanging out in the penalty box for the Mayhem. It's because you had talked about there being an empty penalty box.
I like to see at least 3 players in the penalty box at all time.
They want to oblige you. They know that about you.
Well, why?
You know.
Makes the game so interesting.
You have to appreciate that.
I know it makes the game really hard.
So I believe, and I think I saw this too, on the last jam, one of the players for the Rosebuds had put a foot out of bounds and then came back in balancing, and I don't think anyone saw it. And I wasn't quite sure if I saw it either, but they're questioning it right now on that inside line, and they're going to send it down to the officials and find out.
So that's the tree falling in the forest.
One more time?
Somebody steps out of bounds and no one sees it. Did they really step out of bounds? Somebody steps out of bounds and only the king sees it.
Yeah. I'm not an official.
I think Texine saw it.
I think the player saw it too, and then she kind of looked at them and went, all right. Kept going. Well, you know, these officials got a really hard job. They really do.
Going on.
Yeah, they've got 10 people on the track. They've got to try and pay attention to. They're looking at feet, knees, shoulders, head.
Contact.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. And that's what they've got to look at all over the track with 10 people. You're going to miss stuff.
I don't know. It happens. I think they do a great job.
They do a great job.
Almost as good a job as Blaze Streaming Media.
Every time I put a whistle on and try to blow, I stand there in awe like, what?
I quit doing that a long time ago. That job is hard.
Hard. Rosemary's Baby all by her lonesome. She's got one blocker left to beat.
Oh, and one hop, skip, and a jump on the line. She stays in. Lead jammer, Rosebuds. California Mayhem down to 2 blockers on the track. Rosemary's Baby slams the line, picks up. I'm not. Who was that called on? Oh, forearm.
Forearm on Rosemary's Baby. Okay. All right. Forearm, Rosemary's Baby, and she will be spending the time in the box. Evil
California
Alice
cleaning the bench.
Yep. Evil Alice is on her way. Oh, and a sneaky cat pass. That was excellent. She whipped that thing off and had it in Migraine's hand quicker than I could get the words out.
It's almost like they must have practiced that.
Yeah, that was one of the smoothest ones I've seen.
Tough Love with a great hip check back there, sweeping the line. Not Tough Love, Love Tap. They need
Migraine taking a series of hits. Nice footwork, but she works her way around, and she's out.
Love Tap really good at dishing out those hits that are just right where they need to be. A hit that any lesser player would have been a reverse direction hit, and just managing to stay rolling in the right direction. He's an amazing skater.
Absolutely. Love Tap is really agile.
For a big skater.
Oh, yeah. On his feet, wherever he needs to be. Rosemary's Baby is down after taking a humongous wallop.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
That one might have been a little over the top.
I think that might have been sort of a high block. Don't quote me on that, ladies and gentlemen at home.
I didn't hear you say that.
It looked a little.
It's funny, we were just talking about.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on.
Hey. Again, this is easily, and the number of people who have gone out of the game, one of the rougher junior league games I've ever seen.
Yes.
Not mean, not like angry rough.
No.
Just solid rough play.
Right. This is the third skater down.
Yeah.
And I know that I saw Root of All Evil sitting in the box. She didn't go down. She went to the penalty box, but they went over there after the jam came to an end and got some work done on her. And so, yeah, there's definitely some rough action on the track. I'm liking it. There she go. She's getting up. She's skating off on her own.
Back on her feet.
Yay. Okay, much better now.
I think so. Hey, LTD is the best way to connect. That's Lane Transit District.
I just got a message from some folks watching at home.
Talking about how awesome Blaze Streaming Media is.
Yep, watching from Blaze Streaming Media. They're loving the fact that me and Magic Pony are on the TV, and that's Filipino out front. She's your lead jammer.
I don't think it counts if it's somebody that you're related to.
No.
Oh.
Filipino came in hard. Whole lot of knocking going on. Oh, and she's going to get the back block. She's headed to the penalty box. There is a cut track on... Well, she came back at me so fast I didn't see her number.
I think it's minor threat.
But both jammers then are going to be in the penalty box. And no, he's waving her back on. He changed his mind.
And that would be minor threat.
That is minor threat.
Rose City up front, holding her down. She breaks out with one more to get by.
Now she cut the track.
That was a goal.
I think it was a preemptive call.
Yeah. It was just premature.
Yeah.
He knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Clairvoyant.
He's clairvoyant. His ESP is working today. Filipino back on the track now. She comes in hard, gets a huge hit, is knocked down in turn number 1.
Those California Mayhem, just when the line swings in, just hips blazing to stop a jammer. It's a pretty impressive sight.
She just picked up 5 points on that last path, and I think she earned every single one of them because every one of those players hit her.
And there it is again.
There it is again. She came in. She's on the deck after getting smacked one more time.
Right now, Rosebud's hung up on minor threat in the backfield.
Big Mac getting a call off.
Minor threat, shrugs it off around the outside, takes all 5. Boy, there's a lot of whistles going on.
Whistles are going galore. Filipino back in scoring position. Minor threat does a fantastic twirly move in the middle of that entire wall. 3 points being picked up on that pass. 4 points being picked up for Filipino. And this jam comes to an end.
Well, I always like to hear that.
What?
Nothing. Hey, RollerCon. That's all it says.
Yep. What's up, RollerCon? It's coming.
RollerCon. Everybody go to RollerCon.
And everyone's going, oh, Tough Love gets a forearm call. That's going to give a power jam up. And that's Juella DeVille all by her lonesome and a power jam, and she's the lead jammer.
That is exactly what Rose City needs right now.
And look, here we go again. One blocker out there for the Mayhem.
Juella DeVille drops in, just knocks her down for good measure. Oh, you're the only blocker here?
Oh, I got you. Here, have a seat.
There we go. The bench is clearing out for California Mayhem. Juella DeVille working her way through. Now has 2 blockers to work with up front. Through for another 5.
Finally, some reinforcements coming for the Mayhem. They've got 3 blockers out there. Here comes their jammer. She attacks that purple wall, and they sit her down on the inside.
That's number 202, Tough Love, back on the track for the Mayhem.
Little Bunny Breezy picking up a multiplayer block. She's headed to the penalty box.
Big Mac there to cover the outside, and that jam is off.
Right now, 266, 134, 6 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. Yeah.
Anything could happen.
It could. Crazier things have. Especially with Magic Pony and me.
Yeah.
C3P Ouch once again on the line, and that's going to be KB the Rockstar joining him. This jam is on. Nice slow start. Well, until
Rockstar.
KB glided around the outside. I think he might have got a little bit of offense. Don't matter. He's your lead jammer.
I didn't know what to do. The door was open. I just thought I'd walk right through it. Oh, now that one slowed him down.
Rid of all evil right now, trying to slow him down. He runs up that outside once again. That might be his favorite place to go. 4 points.
Oh, once again, Love Tap just going around knocking down everybody. Finally takes a hit from number 97, a Root of All Evil, that put him on the floor.
T Nasty all up there by herself. She tried to slow him down. She went in and out. They were both great moves, but just too quick on his feet.
Up front, Love Tap.
KB the Rockstar back around. That's another 5-point grand slam. C3P ouch.
Now here comes the entire Rose City line to, and all of California Mayhem recycles to the front and just stands there waiting.
C3P ouch, still trying to fight her way through. Gets taken out of bounds on that inside line.
So you've got a standard triangle defense. Usually has the 3 people in the triangle, the 4 people in the triangle. But with Love Tap on the track, you run it with basically 2 people. It's like him, 2/3 of the triangle, playing backwards most of the time as well. I don't know how he does it. It's
geometry
incredible.
by Magic
Yeah, it's
Pony.
Amazing. I'm not the best at math or any of that stuff, but there's 3 sides to a triangle. There's one dude out there doing all the work. It was amazing.
KB the Rockstar, he keeps running around in circles, keeps scoring the points. He's grabbing his gut right now. Might have got a good hit, but he scored 4 points and made it look easy.
I think he might have a cramp from just running so much.
I'm telling you.
He is a great skater.
Yep.
I think Mayhem team has blown my mind.
Yep. Especially realizing they just formed a year ago.
Oh my, really?
Yeah. It's not one of those deep-rooted, been together for years. No. They've come together and made it work.
That is.
And it looks good.
Yeah. I am frightened.
Oh, a huge hit. Filipino on her toe stops. Yeah.
And picked up a cut. She's on her way to the penalty box. Lily Dow also dishing out a lot of great hits today. Is a super aware, very good skater.
Yes, she is.
One of my
Psycho
favorites
Simpson out
for a long
front.
time.
Yep. Psycho Simpson out front. She's your lead jammer. Jammer. She's in a power jam right now. She just battled her way through. It's kind of like one of those, warm-up drills where you skate through all the blockers on the track. That's kind of what it looked like there.
Just a little bit.
Got to get your walls together. Here comes the offense.
Another thing California's been doing really well today is just waiting on the timing for dropping the anarchy on those front walls when their jammer's coming up.
That was minor threat, and there was nothing minor about what she did. That was great offense. She swooped in there, took out 2 blockers, and that's 5 more points for her team.
Filipino with a very stylish, well-handed off jammer cap.
Yep, Big Mac now's got the star.
I like seeing Big Mac with the
so
star.
do I. She's one of those players that I can't wait until a couple years down the road. Rose City has produced a lot of really good skaters, and a lot of them have started here in the Buds League. Lauren Much being the one that comes to my mind right off the top of my head. Yeah, because mini Mayhem.
She's amazing.
Amazing, absolutely.
Those girls graduate out of the Rosebuds in our junior league in Portland and up into the full adult league.
And I think every league should support a junior league like what we're seeing here. It cultivates great play. It's an opportunity for them to grow the league and grow skaters, that are young and they're going to put people like me and you out of business.
And that's why I'm sitting in this chair. Love Tap to the penalty box may be the first time I've seen that today.
Squeezer. She was out. She did a great job. She was lead jam and then
fatality.
Yes, she did. She ran up and said, no, you sit down right here.
Don't put the pressure on you.
You call it off.
Bonk.
Well, this game is winding down. California has now breached the 300 mark.
Wow.
Yes. And this jam is on.
Look at this.
I know.
Number 18, that's Kayla Swift holding down the line all by herself.
Up against Juella DeVille. Juella DeVille got taken out of bounds. She crawls her way back out of bounds and is starting again at the pivot line.
That was some beautiful blocking by Kayla Swift, just holding that thing together. It is a difficult thing to do.
Oh, Juella DeVille running up that outside. There's a tough love saying, nope, have a seat.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah. Defense.
Tough Love and Kayla Swift, that is a rough pair to work with. Both of them super aware.
Bodies all over the place in turn number 3. And this jam keeps right on rolling. They're trying to bring offense. Tough Love is saying no. No offense here.
There's no getting past him.
Yeah.
And that's Evil Alice all over the track on the outside right now. Dropped and dragged. Man, she got back in so quick they couldn't even start to drag her to the back of the pack.
Juella DeVille still stuck in the back. That right there is Kayla Swift taking her out of bounds in the apex. She's still just trying to find a player to get past, so maybe she can get to the front.
And we've got a star pass up to number 27, C3P Ouch, who looks to be taking a beating of her own now.
Oh, and look at that. Evil Alice jumped right on through. Oh, and then she hit a low block.
Low block.
She tried to jump in there, and she came in a little bit low, taking people out at the knees, and that's going to get that call every single time.
It gives C3P Ouch a chance to break out onto a scoring pass.
C3P Ouch coming in. She's got 3 blockers she's got to contend with. This jam comes to an end, and so does the game.
Wow.
That was a great game.
That was a super
fun.
game. It was nice to be here with you, King.
Absolutely. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, the Big O is just getting warmed up. We've got a lot of great teams coming up. We got a lot of great games coming up. There's going to be men's teams, WF Today women's teams. You got the Junior League that you just saw right here. There's going to be all weekend long. This is the Big O, and it ought to be exciting.
I'm going to pitch this. Coming up at 2 o'clock. You can hear me again calling Bridgetown versus Chinook.
That's right, Bridgetown Menace.
Track 3, that'll be, speaking of men's derby, that'll be some awesome action.
And that ought to be fun. Well, these ladies are going to take their laps, and the crowd definitely appreciated it here.
I appreciated it. And you know what else I appreciate? Blaze Streaming Media. Coming to you right here from Eugene, courtesy of Blaze Streaming Media, the Big O.
Well, unofficially, California Mayhem right now 3:15. Rose City Rosebuds at 1:40. Regardless of what the official score is, it's pretty hard to say unless it was a mathing error the size of Texas. California Mayhem has pulled off the win.
Yeah, I think we're going to see those kids a lot this year.
I certainly hope so.
And I love the London Bridge.
Yeah, the London Bridge. Yeah, it was something I saw the first time when they came to the Rose City a few years ago, that being London. And I've seen a lot of leagues pick it up since then. I think they were doing their little tour of the U.S.
It's a fun thing to do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Last night when Victoria took their lap, they go backwards.
Oh, wow. Fancy schmancy.
Well, you know, driving the wrong way on the track, it's a way of things.
Do they do that there? They drive on the right side of the road in Canada.
like a worldly traveled Magic Pony. Come on, man.
Australia, England, where it's
all
on the
right.
wrong side of the road.
Well, ladies and gentlemen at home, we're going to get off the microphone. It's the King and Pony Show coming right here from the Big O.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks very much for having us. And, yeah, we will see you very, very soon.
Blaze Streaming Media.
Well, thank you very much.